This week I finished reading Richard White's magnificent history of America during the decades following the Civil War. I admit to being almost completely unfamiliar with this subject, although White offers an extensive account of it that even a mystified European such as myself could understand. He starts with the death of President Lincoln and subsequent presidency of Andrew Johnson, the main villain of the first few chapters. So much of the tragic American history of the last 160 years can be attributed to the failure of Reconstruction of the southern states. White points out that this was undoubtedly due to the racism of white Americans. He surprised me by the vector in which this racism attacked efforts during Reconstruction. It seems that the Republican Party became obsessed with concepts rather than reality, specifically the ideas of home, masculinity, and free labor. These ideas became warped and distorted, sometimes purposely, and sometimes through self-deception. So much so that by the end of the century the United States had become a dystopian nightmare. Richard White's book is wonderful and highly relevant as the modern United States appears to be entering a second Gilded Age. I hope that this time people read this book and are able to avoid the mistakes of the past.